Okay, so I have my repair area set up here. I'm gonna take my little tool here, lightly just check, make sure I don't have any pre-existing damage. Looks like all my appliques so far are all sealed. Shingles are all sealed. I don't see any. Oh, this one's got a little bit of delamination right here, just center. So I'm going to take my orange chalk here, just put a dot on that. Just some light delamination, but that is our shingle that we are removing. Everything else seems to be okay. So this is our repair area here. We have our blue shingle that we are going to be removing, and as documented in the photos. So I'm taking my standard flat bar, and it's called the clavarine, basically a low angle flat, using proper methods to undo the sealant first of this shingle for our repairability assessment here. So throughout this process, trying to take my time and slowly remove this shingle and unseal it. Sealant is pretty tough. We're getting it to break loose here or unseal. Gonna come up on top of the other applique, our other sawtooth, so just to do as little damage as possible. All right. Now, this being so well sealed definitely affects, potentially having to do this on multiple areas across the roof. Come over here from the other side. See if I can find a little bit of a easier access point here. So it is sealed very tight here. Once again, and it is warm outside. Within the 90 degrees or below 90 degrees is recommended by the National Associates of Forensic Engineers. Be between 40 and 90 degrees, and we got 87, I believe, when I started. Here. Okay, so we just had a little slip here. This is our shingle that we're removing. A little tear just due to the sealant. So bonded. All right. There we go. A little action here. All right, so just getting that one shingle unsealed was quite a feat there. So now we need to move on to shingle 5, 6, 7, and 8. To remove these shingles properly, we have to remove the fasteners above. And we're going to have a struggle here with all of these. So once again, trying to take my time here. Be extra careful with these. I can feel here, feels like we've already got a little bit of mat transfer right here, and a small tear on the corner, and mat transfer. At that point now, number 6 is out. Oh, yep, we just got a tear here. So I'm going to document this. So we'll carry on with removing these shingles. Just once again, sealant on these things. I'm just trying to use one hand here, not overly force this, but this sealant is just bonded these shingles. I swear it just won't let up. I've got a little break here, or just on sealant. Okay, there we go. All right, so we now have number 6 completely unsealed. Now on to number 5, which we have to do all the way across. As to not, when we're installing the new shingle, we don't want to fold these shingles back any more than we have to. So unsealing them gives you more flex with this versus just doing like a corner over here and lifting up. And that is actually the sealant tape right there that you can hear that is coming up and debonding as well. Okay, so we now have 5 and 6 undone. 5 didn't damage as of now. We may have some mat transfer on the bottom. I can feel a little bit right here, so I'm going to put a little MT. We'll verify that before we strike number 5, just to make sure and verify that visually. So go ahead and document. And get my small flashlight here as to try to see up under the shingle without lifting it too high. Just a little sealant transfer. We do have a little mat transfer right here. I'm pushing up on the sawtooth of the applique as to not try to tear the shingle. All right, so get a picture of that. All right, now we need to move on to unsealing number 7 and number 8. That's just my flashlight there. So we're getting a little bit of wear on these edges. It's not tearing, but definitely not cooperating very well. And once again, just trying to move this along. All right, so we now have number 8 unsealed. Moving on to number 7. We'll start here under the applique just to prevent any kind of tearing or anything like that. It seems to be always a good spot to start. A little bit of breakdown right there. Once again, just trying to as easily as I can. All right, so we got there. All right, we got a little tear right here on number 7. Stop right here, just document that real quick. All right, we're almost done unsealing number 7. And, all right, so we have successfully unsealed 7, 8, 7, 6, and 5, so that we can now remove our assessment shingle. So we are going to remove this shingle and then just reinstall it, just to test or assess, the repairability of these shingles. Due to some other stuff going on down here, we have some impact damage and then some stuff closer to the hips where it has been damaged. So our next thing is we need to identify our fasteners, and use a little purple chalk here just to mark them. And get down low, use my flashlight as to not lift these any more than I have to. So we're gonna go into number 5 first. Basically right here. So in there. I should be able to space out the rest. All right. So we now go up under our assessment shingle to get under the shingle to pry that fastener straight up. Tap down, pull out, as to try once again not damage these. Damage them as little as possible. You know, I'm gonna loosen corner of 3 here, just so I can remove this. Oh, okay. Once again, you know, trying to take my time here. We have a tear on number 3. A tear on 7 as well. So let me document this on 3. I was just trying to unseal it so that I can get to this corner nail right here. And it was just kind of, I had to get up under 3 a little bit. You know, I try to not unseal them if I don't have to, but once again, you know, another failure point on here. So let's back to our fastener here. And right there we have a pull through. So that being said, that's, you know, on our assessment shingle, but trying to take our time here. And another pull through. There's a whole lot to be done. We're working around these things. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Maybe I missed a little bit there. And another pull through. And another. Yeah, at this point, these shingles are just not fasteners are not coming out as they are just pulling right through this assessment shingle. So we're gonna move up to our next shingle. Once again, trying to lift on our appliques or our sawtooth as to not damage anything here. Okay, so we are successfully getting one out. Not the easiest, but yep. But didn't pull through on that one. So we are good to go. We have one successfully removed. Another pull through here. So that was a pull through on 6. All right, that one successfully came out. This one out just fine as well. We got another pull through here. And we got just one nail left. Take our time to wedge this out. And another pull through. So this time we have pulled through on 5. Well, this should kind of just slide right out unless I miss one. Okay, so it feels like a due to these pulling through now, they're not really out of our assessment shingle. So I'm having to go up under to get these out and lift them a little higher. Not what I want to do, but you know, now that I think more about it, I mean, when these pull through, I'm having to manipulate these even more now. Trying not to, there we go, faster out as well. We've got all the other ones down from here. We've got one more down here, it feels like. That came out. This is our nail in number 5, sorry. Oh. It also pulled through. Sorry, I thought we had already pulled through on 5, but looks like we just did. So let's see if I can get this one rest of the way out. So we can remove this assessment shingle and carry on. There we go. Alright, so it should slide right out now. Oh geez, still got one more. So I'm going to go up under right, so we have our assessment shingle out now. And we'll document all of our we have pretty much pull-throughs. That transfer